In the distant reaches of an age cloaked in the mists of time, where empires rose and crumbled like ancient stones, a woman emerged as a colossus, the Iron Empress. Born into the tumultuous currents of royal intrigue, her early years were shrouded in the shadow of political machinations that orchestrated the fall of her own kin. This was the crucible in which her indomitable spirit was forged, a crucible that birthed a relentless desire for power. As a princess, she observed with keen eyes the treacherous dance within the palace walls, the betrayals, the whispered conspiracies, and the ruthless quest for supremacy. Instead of succumbing to the vulnerability of her station, she harnessed the adversity, vowing to carve a different path through the annals of history. The ascent of the Iron Empress was meteoric and unrelenting. She assembled an army whose discipline matched the strength of the iron that clad them. With strategic brilliance that bordered on ruthlessness, she led her forces across the ancient lands, leaving in her wake the ruins of once proud cities and rulers who knelt in submission. Yet, the Iron Empress was not a mere conqueror. She was a visionary, seeking not only to crush opposition, but to impose order upon the chaos she sowed. Under her rule, grand cities rose from the dust, architectural wonders that stood as testament to her ambition. The arts flourished, and a code of law brought a semblance of order to her expanding dominion. Within the gilded halls of her court, however, shadows of discontent lingered. Whispers of dissent, fueled by the weight of her iron rule, weaved through the tapestry of her empire. The Empress, ever aware of the delicate balance between power and rebellion, navigated the treacherous waters of her own creation. The tales of the Iron Empress's ruthless brilliance echoed through the ages. Her strategic alliances were marked by cunning and pragmatism, and the consequences for betrayal were swift and severe. She ruled with an iron fist, brooking no opposition, and her court became a crucible of intrigue and fear. In the far reaches of her dominion, a coalition of nations forged an uneasy alliance. United by a common desire to break free from the Empress's grasp, they plotted and conspired, hoping to challenge the indomitable force that had reshaped their world. The climax of this ancient drama unfolded on a sprawling battlefield, where the clash of iron against iron echoed through time. The suspense was palpable as the Empress faced not only external foes, but also the shadows of her own past. The destiny of empires hung in the balance, and the ancient world held its breath. As the dust settled on the battleground, the legacy of the Iron Empress remained uncertain. Her ruthless conquests had left an indelible mark on history. But the question lingered: would her reign endure as a symbol of power and ambition, or would it fade into the echoes of a bygone era, a cautionary tale of the transience of empires in the vast expanse of time? The ancient world, witness to her rise and fall, held the answer in its silent embrace.